Hey everyone, I've seen a lot of people still struggling with the new AI, so I'm just going to go over a few strategies that I have picked up that may help you when raiding. This will include strategies for people who have a human shield and people who don't have a human shield. Firstly, I'm going to go over one of the teams that I run regularly. I'm just showing you the weapons that I run on this team initially, and then I will show you what happens if I change one of the weapons on this team. Michelle and Charlie have offensive weapons that are heavily attack-based. Meanwhile, Nick and Kate have 8% AP weapons, and Priya has a defensive stun weapon, meaning if she's attacked, she has a better chance of applying stun to the enemy. So the reason that I'm running an all-yellow team is because it eliminates any trait advantage or disadvantage. This helps create consistency when attacking. This is actually one of the strategies that you can use when attacking. If you know what toon the AI will hit every time, you can mod them appropriately and plan a strategy. Most people see the AI as a way of dogpiling one toon. The way I look at it is that toon A decides to hit, say, Michelle in this case. After Michelle is attacked, she now has less HP. She could also have a status issue from the initial attack, which would then make her weaker compared to the other toons that you are running. So I'm going to slow down my raid video just so I can explain what I'm doing. So I start off by attacking Magna with all my toons, and as you see, the defense attacks Kate. I now run the same team on attack against the same defensive team. I decide to defend with Kate on the first turn, and as you see, the defense chooses a new target. I repeat the match against the same team, but this time defend with Kate and Charlie. As you see, the defense now picks on Michelle instead. This can be a tactical choice to make if you know that one toon is likely to be targeted over the others. This method does require a lot of testing in order to see what works and what doesn't. In this case, I defended with those 3 toons, yet Michelle was still targeted. Another thing to keep in mind is weapons. Here you see me change out Kate's weapon for an absolute defense weapon, and I attack the defense. Instead of Kate being targeted, it is now Charlie. The AI can be quite smart. In this case, they avoided Kate because absolute defense could nullify their attacks. This proves to be the same if you run stun weapons and impair weapons. This also allows you to leave an open target if you want one toon targeted over another. Here I created a simple team full of reds and blue toons. I give all of them stun weapons and impair weapons except for Harlan. I give Harlan a safe weapon, meaning the opponent can attack him without receiving some status issue, unlike stun or impair. As you see, although Harlan is not a very good toon, he is the first toon that is targeted by the AI. And with his evasion skill, he takes less damage when attacked. Here I change out Harlan for 5-star Rick, who has indomitable. I put a defensive weapon on him, and the AI chooses to target him. With other indomitable toons available, it makes me wonder if they could also be subbed in as a makeshift shield. Here is another trick team where I utilize 2 4-star toons and have reflect weapons on them. They also both have the skill Retribution, which means my team will gain plus 25% of their max AP whenever they are killed. Although you do lose toons, you can set up turn 2 rushes, and if you use a toon like Guardian Rick, you have the option of reviving toons as you go along. You can also try subbing in 1 Retribution toon. I subbed in Cal and Eris for my other toons and gave Mark an 8% AP weapon. So there are a lot of different methods in order to combat the current AI. You can also add reflect damage mods to whatever toons you think will be targeted first. Another method that I've mentioned in previous videos is using bleed mods, or a bleed team with a lacerator. Burn is also a similar method to bleed, as it ignores defensive stats and does straight damage that is unscaled. Other simple ways to combat the AI is just remodding your toons by using more defensive and HP mods in order to make your toon an undesirable target, one that is too tanky for the AI to kill fast. Also, if you have the weapons, you could just end up using 5 unsafe weapons that could be stun, impair, AP down when attacked, or even absolute defense. Another way of tricking the AI into targeting a toon of your choice is by actually causing your own toon a status issue. As you see here, I give Charlie impair. But then when we go back and attack the same team and I give Kate impair, she becomes the new target. This could be leveraged if you have a toon like Red Beta, who has a confuse when attacked weapon. So I know that Scopely is talking about changing the AI and that some of this information may not be useful once they do. What I wanted to accomplish with this video is teaching you my thought process when going about creating a team, especially against something as unique as the new AI. I also just wanted to say thank you everyone for supporting my channel. I recently passed 500 subscribers, and I'm hoping to get on my way to 1,000. When I get to 1,000, then I can do some live streaming of how I war and raid and do anything else in this game. As always, feel free to reach out to me online at linkesus with a period at the end.